What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day. Man, that woman's dog's out. Got the enclosed trailer behind me, in case you can't tell. First official day, man, kinda, of going out working. You know, doing this deal, semi full-time, we're gonna call it. I don't think we're gonna ever be full-time. That's not the end game, not the end goal, but definitely gonna pick up a little bit more work probably. So anyway, I am headed down to my new office, the one I showed you in probably the last video, I guess. Go down here, make a pot of coffee, fill up my thermos, got to run down by the shop and pick up a couple of things I need out of it to put in the trailer. The trailer's been up at my house. The enclosed trailer's been up at my house. We did some work at the church. Well, the church's house, obviously. But we did some work at the church last weekend, and I brought it up there, you know, to work around the church, and so it's just been up. I haven't brought it back down here. Part of it is because it rained and it was kind of nasty, and that white trailer gets so nasty with that red clay all over it. So anyway, I'm gonna go down here, and it's actually 7:23. I know I'm a lazy bum, but I'm not gonna start until probably about 9 o'clock this morning. Two reasons. And I could start at 8. That wouldn't be a problem. But one reason is it's 39 degrees right now. And all I can do today is tear out and pressure wash, because I think I'm just going to pressure wash it to get it clean, and then try to go back this afternoon after it dries and go ahead and paint it. And then go back tomorrow and put the screen in, and you know, the new trim and all. That's kind of my thinking anyway. Then the other thing is, first thing I'll be doing this morning is out there beating and framming. It is in a residential area, you know, so a lot of little houses around, and but again, I could start at 8. I don't usually like to start before 8 mowing or anything in a place where a lot of people live at. You know, you get out there at 7 o'clock, some people might not get up till 7:30 or something. I don't want to be out there doing that, so don't want to be that guy. You know, sometimes I have to, but that's outside the norm. So anyway, my preaching calendar filled up a couple of weeks already. Now again, I'm not going to preach until outside of an emergency until the middle of March. So I'm taking a month just to go. I'm going to be over with my buddy Pastor Gabe, probably most of that. And you know, but starting the middle of March, you know, I'm taking speech, you know, preaching opportunities, and I've already got 2. And one of them would probably let me come as many times as I want to, but I really want to have the opportunity to go to some different churches, you know. And so like, you know, I will schedule, you know, maybe 2 or 3 Sundays with somebody, but I don't want to do, you know, right now I don't want to go somewhere to say, oh, well, you know, I'll come be there with you for 3 months. I mean, I might. We just have to see. Again, we just have to see. I'm talking about what I want. It's not about what I want. Y'all know that. Not for me anyway. So all right, I'm gonna get down here to the shop, and once we get loaded up and get up there to the project, I'll show you what we got going on, and probably do some time lapse of tearing it out, that kind of thing. So check back with y'all. Oh, and just another quick note, I settled on another building plan last night. So it is Tuesday here, Valentine's Day. Obviously, by the time you get this, it's probably going to be the end of the week. But My wife and I come up with a different game plan to put down here, and she liked it, and so I'm gonna move forward with this one, I think. But I've thought that before, you know. But anyway, just want to share that real quick before I forgot. All right, the customer was out here with me when I started, so you can see what I've torn off here. All this trim I'm replacing. You can still see the screens in here. In fact, I got to get in there and tear this piece of trim off right here to get the rest of that out. And so then we're gonna pressure wash all this down real good. Well, we're gonna get all the nails out that we need to. Pressure wash it down good, let it dry, come back and paint it, then come back and put the screen in. So that's kind of what we got going, man. Okay, I don't know how much of that y'all got because on the time lapse, and I know it's just a bunch of running around, but I got it all pressure washed, everything cleaned out. It's ready to be painted now, just waiting on it to dry. So I'm taking the door, I'm gonna go back to the shop with it, I'm gonna tear the door apart, I'm gonna paint the door and get the door painted, let it, you know, dry overnight, and or I'm gonna paint it now, and maybe this afternoon after I come back from up there painting, maybe it'll be dry enough that I can go ahead and put the screen in it. We'll just have to see. So just one of those things, man, when you're working with things that take time. I could have not pressure washed that, but it was just so dirty under there as far as dusty and cobwebs and all of that. You know, I could have wiped it down, but I've been up there an hour, 2 hours, let's say, and I got everything, you know, I would have been there at least another hour, you know, probably trying to wipe everything down, but I could have started painting. But I figure I'll take this door home, work on it, you know, grab some lunch, go back up there and slap some paint on it. So and then let it dry overnight, because either way I got to wait till overnight. So really wasn't any benefit to trying to wipe all that down. Now I will take probably a towel, old towel or something with me back up there, because I think the walls will be dry because everything will run down. We don't really have any wind out today, so that's not going to help. I don't have a fan to put in there. If I had a fan, I could probably dry it up pretty quick, but I don't have one. So and I don't normally need one. You know, if I start doing more construction, you know, I'll probably get one. But anyway, I'm just gonna let it dry, and then if some edges or something where it doesn't really dry, I need to touch up just a little bit, I'll take and hit those. So anyway, that's the deal. I'll check back with y'all. All right, I got the old door tore apart. Unfortunately, all this trim on it broke, so I'm having to make new trim for it, which ain't no problem. We make it all here, man. We build a door if we need to. Let me turn this radio off. Sorry about the air compressor. Anyway, I got the door repainted, and I'm gonna probably put another coat on it. It's kind of rough, but I mean, it's the old door that was on there, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Here's all my trim. Got the first coat of paint on it. So, uh-oh, hold on. I thought the radio went off, it didn't. Let me turn that off. I don't know what they had on there. There's usually some Guns N' Roses or Poison or some of that kind. It's a rock station, I guess. The guy that paints here, that's what he listens to. Anyway, I got this done. I'm gonna let this dry, and like I said, I'll probably throw another coat of paint on it. Here's the only problem, my new truck, man. So you get in here and you get to working like this and you get paint on you, and I don't have my seat covers yet. The problem is I put them on my birthday list, and I don't know if anybody's gonna buy them. You don't wanna ask, you know, but I really shouldn't have put those on my birthday list. I should have just went ahead and ordered them. But anyway, it's all good. We'll figure it out. The crew here is going to install some cabinets. So I got to shop all to myself, man. Worked out good. Worked out good. I definitely want to get a second coat on this door, though. That way it can be dry, and I'll come back this evening, and I'll put the new screening all back in it. That way I don't have to mess with it tomorrow. I may take and... I thought about trying to... I could go to town and buy her some. But I don't know if I can find the same size hinges. See these hinges? I may take and clean these up and spray paint them black. I got some black paint at my house, some good black paint. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know it's gonna wear back through, but it'll just look good going back in there. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Anyway, get off here. When I got an update, I will check back with y'all. All right, I didn't get any footage, but all I was doing is painting. You could have watched the paint dry. Man, that stuff dries quick. I do remember seeing that when I ordered it. It's a good coverage stuff. It's an exterior, but it's got a high coverage. Like covers flaws, fills in holes. That kind. It's very thick. But it dries quick, man. Anyway, I got to where I wanted to today, except for I have not put the door back together. It is, I might have mentioned Valentine's Day here. I don't know if I did or not. But anyway, my wife is cooking supper tonight. The kids are coming over. And, but I may still have time to run over here and put this door together. I'm gonna kind of go, I'm gonna run by the house because I need to clean out my roller and paintbrush and all that. And then if I have time, I'll run down there and work on the door, because that's gonna be the first thing I do in the morning before I go back over here regardless. So, and I told her again, I wouldn't be back to about 9 in the morning, but that gives me the opportunity to go to the shop, get the door finished up, if I don't do it tonight. So anyway, man, running and gunning. Got a new account today for lawn care. The one that, if it's the last video I was supposed to show y'all and forgot, you'll get to see it because we got it. Got a yard. I can cut it this week. I got a handful of yards to cut, mulch. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Tomorrow we'll finish up. Dadgummit. We'll finish up the screen porch, hopefully. We don't run into any problems. And so I've been on it right now. If I can get these text messages off of here. I started at 9 this morning, it's 5, so that's 8 hours today. And like I said, I may go work another hour on the door, so yep, in good shape, man. Hey, appreciate you taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.